Happy October and almost Halloween. I wanted to do a challenge for the spooky season, and as luck would have it, Professor Oak pulled through for me. Oak needs me to escort a baby Cubone he has from Pallet Town to Mr. Fuji in Pokemon Tower because obviously I am the man for the job. Being an escort mission, we can't let Cubone faint, and really, we shouldn't let it fight either. Really, Oak doesn't want to see any harm at all come to poor little baby Cubone, and I understand completely, so he's banning us from using Pokemon Centers to heal. And he doesn't want to see Cubone grow up either, so experience is turned off. So the rules are, baby Cubone can't fight, baby Cubone can't faint, and I can't use Pokemon Centers to heal, and experience is turned off. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Instantly, we have a problem that neither me nor Professor Oak foresaw. I have no other Pokemon to help escort Cubone, which normally wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, we could just go buy some Pokeballs and catch something else, but Professor Oak's grandson keeps trying to fight us with his legendary bird Zapdos and will not let us leave without battling the poor little baby Cubone. So, Professor Oak, being wise in terms of traveling, pulled a Gandalf. That joke might make sense later, I hope so. And teleported us to the Safari Zone to catch a capable team, adventure our way back to Pallet Town, pick up Cubone, and then escort him back to Lavender Town. An easy mission for a capable trainer such as myself. Things start off great for me, and I think Oak knew what he was doing when he sent me here. I immediately encounter a Blastoise. I have high hopes for my starting team. We catch the very next Blastoise I encounter, then catch a Jigglypuff, and I pick up a full restore that will come in super handy since I can't use Pokemon Centers. I grab the Gold Teeth, Surf, and a Revive before running into something completely unexpected. I catch this Mewtwo, then try to catch the Happy Boy Grimer, but he ran away from me. I find another Mewtwo and catch it because why wouldn't I, and name it Mewtwo Jr. Happy Boy Grimer then finds us again and wants to be our friend, and we name him Happy. And then, as if things couldn't get any better, I catch a level 30 Ghastly to finish up the Safari Zone. It knows Psychic, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. But then, I play myself. Shoot, I used the Pokemon Center. I didn't even have to do that. They're all fully healed. They're all fully healed. Why did I even do that? We try again because I let Oak down in using the banned healing service. This time, I catch a level 30 Primate right off the bat, grab the full restore, and find another Mewtwo that runs away. But the very next encounter, I find a level 32 Hypno. What are these Pokemon, and what is my incredible luck with this randomizer? I pick up a Nidorina, grab the Gold Teeth, the Revive, and Surf again, and find Happy Boy again. But he ran away again, and that was sad. I catch a Voltorb, and then find another Mewtwo, which immediately runs, and then I finally find another Ghastly, but it runs too. And then I run out of time in the Safari Zone. So I make the decision to go back in. And boy did that pay off. I run into a level 33 Mewtwo, and it runs away. But I set out trying to catch it. And it takes not one, not two, but 23 encounters, 6 of which were Mewtwo, before I finally catch the level 33 Team Carrier that I named Larry. I come back out to the first area and catch a Blastoise because I still need something that can use Surf, and with that I finally have my team set. And we start the journey back to Pallet Town by taking on Koga's gym. The first trainer we face juggles between Executor and Vaporeon, but Larry takes out the whole team, taking only a little damage. I go to the mart and stock up on some healing items, and I'm glad I remembered not to go to the Pokemon Center to heal. I march back into the gym and fight an optional because it's all part of the plan. Larry defeats his team with ease, and we make some extra cash. The very next fight though, we face a challenge. Larry's slightly stronger doppelganger, a level 34 Mewtwo. Luckily, the juggler analyst keeps swapping between his Pokemon, allowing Nidorina and Hypno to do chip damage. Hypno and Mewtwo trade blows, but Hypno finally comes out on top, and Aurora beams Dragonite for the win. And so it begins. The first big obstacle of the game. I challenge Koga. And his starter is Abra. Larry tanks his attacks to face his second Pokemon, Rhyhorn, and his third Pokemon, Venomoth, before we fight his ace, Weepinbell. Mewtwo runs out of power points for Fire Punch and has to resort to Razor Leaf, but it's enough to finish Koga off. I replenish on some healing items and continue on my quest. Now that I can use Surf, getting to Lavender Town is a breeze, and we start making our way to Celadon City. I almost heal, but catch myself, thank goodness, and go get the Eevee, which turns out to conveniently be an Eevee with Waterfall and Thunder. I grab a Pokédoll and a Water Stone for Eevee, which I evolve into Vaporeon, and then grab a drink for the thirsty guards. The world opens up a little more for us, and we make our way up to Cerulean City, where I take on Misty's gym. Her junior trainer preschooler has a level 19 Lapras, which goes down easy enough, but then Misty has a Weedle with Psychic. Primeape doesn't wake up from the previous battle, so Hypno comes out to finish off the devastating Weedle, and Misty Donna's ace, Eevee. Continuing our sweep of the whole region, we fight our rival for the first time, and make our way up Nugget Bridge, fighting an adorable Obanite, and an Ivysaur that uses the dreaded Confuse counter strat. We head to the east to help out Bill, and open the path north of Cerulean City, but we run into a roadblock, and execute with Kinesis. It took 3 separate Pokemon, but we finally bring it down, continuing our sprint to Bill's. I use one of the elixirs we picked up on Larry so he can have close to full power points again. Luckily, there's plenty of power point healing items just lying around Kanto. Wondering if Oak knew we would need them. I help out this Bill person, he gives me a cruise ticket, and at this point in the run I realize SS Anne is not optional. So we head there first, stopping by Vermilion Mart to stock up on a few more items. I bypass Body Slam and the rare candy, defeat our rival, and sprint off the cruise liner before it even leaves port. Unfortunately, I don't have any Pokemon that can learn Cut, not even in the PC. But this whole run has been blessed, and I luckily find a Charmeleon in Diglett's Cave. But in a weird twist of fate, it knows Teleport. We finally managed to catch the teleporting Charmeleon, and I remember to throw away all the Pokeballs, and we are now so close to retrieving Cubone. I pick up Flash because I think this is the first run in years that I've had enough Pokemon and it's been convenient enough to get. I don't know how Oak is going to react to my full party either, so I deposit all but one of my team in the PC and don't grab Oak's parcel because I don't want to confuse him. He sees me coming through the grass and escorts me into his lab where we finally retrieve Cubone. His grandson, as he does, challenges me to a duel where A wipes the floor with him, putting him in his place for bullying poor little baby Cubone. And now we're in the home stretch. We just have to see Cubone to Pokemon Tower safely. I withdraw a relatively healthy team out of the PC, and we make our way back to Diglett's Cave, Vermilion City, then Saffron City, and then finally to Lavender Town. We face off against our rival one last time, with A taking the lead in defense for Cubone. A sweeps the team, including a transforming Blastoise that was thoroughly confusing, and we keep heading upwards, where we encounter the biggest obstacle of the run, this Chandler. She sends out an electrode that confuses my Vaporeon, but nothing more. But then, she sends out an absolute abomination. A minimizing Dragonite that knows Razor Leaf and knocks out poor A. The Dragonite then uses Blizzard and freezes Happy before landing another Blizzard to finish it off. Venonat manages to put the monstrosity to sleep and starts whittling it down with Thunder Punch. But unfortunately, a Blizzard takes Venonat out before it can even do very much. And then space-time starts distorting itself in an attempt to completely throw me off as it defeats my poor Charmeleon. The Abomination starts using Blizzard and Razor Leafs on Larry, who gets way down to red health. I heal Larry's HP, but not his status because I can't afford for him to get frozen. But then Larry pulls through in a sheer show of power of friendship. He works through the confusion, and he lands a Razor Leaf on the Demon Dragon, knocking it out. Larry, the true defender of Cubone, pulls through again for us. We continue up the steps, using the purification area to heal the team back to health. Only 3 doctors stand in my way. The first gets easily swept aside by my Vaporeon A. The second self-destructs on A, but Larry pulls through and finishes off the lone plant on the team. The third takes out Sporinat, Happy, and Charmelaport before Larry gets set out one more time in an effort to defend baby Cubone against these evildoers. He sends out a flaming Moltres, the absolute worst case scenario for Larry's moveset, but it doesn't matter. Guardian Larry hangs in there through the power of the Fellowship and secures the win over the flaming bird, and then even takes out a flower too. And we did it. We walk up to Mr. Fuji, who invites us to his house, and we deliver the Cubone into safe hands, away from the monstrous Dragonites and the nefarious doctors of the world. Cubone's going to be happy this Halloween, and that's something to feel good about.